Welcome to my channel, LightAsFeatherTarot. So this reading is going to be like a follow-up reading from the previous one that I had, messages from past loved ones. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. So what I did was I went ahead and channeled with Spirit. I got some more messages. I put in basically some examples of my personal experience. I've done several readings for, different people, different backgrounds, different countries, different languages, and it all comes back to, love and light, and it's just all the same general messages, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the messages from Spirit, and also certain things based off of my experience. So this reading is, if you recently lost someone and you're grieving, if you lost someone a while ago, if you've had any type of loss in your life and, you've had one of your loved one transition to the other side. So the first thing when I was channeling with Spirit is they were saying that anyone that has transitioned is still here supporting you from the other side. Excuse me. They also said that you can always ask them for signs, so whenever they're near. So I typically suggest for people that I know are my clients to come up with a unique sign. So ask Spirit, like, hey, whoever the person is, so say like your dad. If your dad passed away, hey Dad, when you're near me, can you show me blue butterflies or pennies or a red bird or feathers or etc. Make it something specific so that it's confirmation that that they're there, and that it can provide you some type of comfort. Also, sometimes Spirit will communicate through songs on the radio as well. So if you're ever driving in the car and maybe you're missing that person that's already transitioned and a song comes on and you instantly think of them, go with your gut, go with your first mind, then that message was from them to you. Also, so from my experience with connecting with spirits that have transitioned, typically spirits are at peace. Their energy feels like very light and like floaty. They remember the good times. A lot of the readings that I do, they will bring up, specific memories for that person, so that, the person gets confirmation that it's actually the spirit that they want to connect with. So they do remember the good times. They also express that they don't want their loved ones to be sad. However, they do understand that it's a process, right? It's just a learning lesson that we just have to go through, unfortunately. Another question I get is that if the spirit is still them, like, do they still have their personality traits? And I want to say that if I'm channeling your great aunt Sally and she's very sassy and spicy, then she's still going to have those traits when channeling with her, and also when she transitioned, like, she's still her, so I hope those channeled messages help. If you guys want me to continue this, I don't want to call it a series, but if you want more messages from Spirit in regards to past loved ones, leave me a comment below, or if there's certain specific questions you have as far as mediumship or how I channel or different things like that. I use all my senses when I channel. So Spirit, they'll show me everything, and it's like I can taste things and hear things and see things and smell things and all of those things. So I just thought that those messages would help, people in general that are going through that. All right, so let's get to the reading. So I'm gonna pull some angel answers cards. So Spirit, what messages do we need to know? Past loved ones. Okay, so we have ask help for others. You know, whenever ask for help comes up, you know, I always say that it can be help from people in this physical life, or it can be people from past lives, people that have transitioned. You can always ask your angels and your guides for guidance or confirmation, you know, if you're going in the right direction. Because they're here to support us and guide us. We also have reconsider. You know, that message won't resonate with everyone, but maybe there's something you have to reconsider with how you, how do I want to say this, with how you view afterlife or spirits transitioning or grief. Maybe there's certain things that maybe you've never lost anyone before, and then you have, and at first you're like, well, I would never go through that, or I would never feel like that. Maybe there's certain things that you have to reconsider, and you know, that message will be, it'll be different for everyone. You know, it'll be personal for everyone. So, and then we also have within the next few weeks. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So again, this is a general reading, so if the messages don't resonate, then don't make them fit. So what messages do we have, Spirit? All right, so we're starting off with the World card. You know, this is about some type of completion. You know, everything in life is a lesson, and you know, spirits transitioning, losing a loved one, it is a completion in itself. And even once that loved one is gone, there's still lessons and completions that you have to make yourself. So we have the King of Swords. You know, this could represent your energy, or you know, someone from the other side. With this person, you know, it could be an authority figure, someone you respect, someone that's very witty, good with their communication. They make decisions. This person makes a decision. Like, they say what they mean and mean what they say. You're not able to budge them from their answers. So it could, you know, be a father figure or someone like that as well. So we have the Ten of Cups. So this speaks about some type of emotional fulfillment, some type of joy, happy family life. You know, I feel that at the end of the day, you know, spirit, your past loved ones, you know, they only want to see you happy. They only want to see you thriving, emotionally content. They want you to be okay physically, mentally, and spiritually. So the Wheel of Fortune comes out. So this is all about divine timing, right? And this, within the next few weeks, I'm getting body hits off of that. I feel that, you know, the wheel is going to turn in your favor, and some type of good fortune is going to be coming in within the next few weeks for some of you guys. I feel like it's going to have to do with some type of brand new beginning. So very beautiful energy. You know, it could be a new opportunity. It could be a new way of looking about things. It's just a very fresh, vibrant energy. So what are the messages? Okay, we have the Three of Swords. So, you know, this could speak about some type of past sorrow, some type of past hurt. Because the Three of Swords typically points to the past, this can speak about some type of healing as well too. I'm hearing from Spirit comes and goes. So, maybe sometimes you're sad about it, sometimes it's not as bad, and then it kind of comes back. You have the Eight of Swords here. So this is all about the mental energy, the stress, the sorrow, going over things over your head, kind of feeling trapped. But this is exactly what Spirit doesn't want from you. Spirit wants you to, be healthy and happy and push through these moments, be productive with these moments, be proactive and not reactive. You could try breathing exercises, meditating, asking other people for help. If you need to go to a grief counselor, you can. If you want to talk to your family members, you can get creative and find different ways to deal with your grief. Everyone doesn't deal with it the same way. Like for me, for example, one thing that I found helpful was, looking at different platforms like meetup.com. At one point I was really interested in being around like-minded people about paranormal activity in the spirit world and things of that nature, because that gave me, hope and confirmation that, once you pass away, that it's just not the end, that, your loved ones are still there. So that's just my personal experience. And it's just an example, but you have to find a way to, what's the word? You have to find a way not to get stuck in this energy. So you have the Seven of Cups. So, this is letting me know that you have different options in front of you. And I feel like if you're so wound up in this stress and toil and just in your head, either you're not going to see these opportunities, or you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're not going to know what to pick. So you have the Page of Swords. So this speaks about some type of messages coming in. This could be messages from your past loved ones trying to connect with you, letting you know that they're at peace, that they're supporting you, that they're there. So with the Page of Swords, I always say come from a place of curiosity. By all means, if you don't feel comfortable with Spirit leaving you messages, if someone has passed, if you don't want to see feathers or things of that nature, that's okay, because I'm getting body hits as that as well. Some of you may not feel comfortable with communicating with Spirit. Another thing that you could do as well, because of the Page of Swords, the easiest way for Spirit to connect with you or your past loved ones is when you're sleeping. So if you feel more comfortable with that, that could be something that you could specifically ask for. Whoever your past loved one is, you can always ask them to come to you through your dreams. That may be more of a less invasive way, or a less scary way for some of you guys. So then next we have the Emperor. So to me, like I said, this could be a father figure, someone in a very powerful position. This could be someone in your life that you respected greatly, right? This also represents the universe to me. The universe is guiding us and supporting us through any type of, difficult times like this. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. So this is something that you asked for. This is something that, you manifested. And this is you moving forward. Maybe you're moving forward from the grief or the emotional stress, or maybe you're moving forward with a new routine without that person. That's what I just heard from Spirit. And look at that. You have the Sun right under that. You're moving into your happiness. Spirit, your past loved ones, they want you to be happy. They want you to be, full of joy and bliss. You know, they don't want you to be upset and stressed out. And you have the Ace of Wands. So I know that this reading is messages from past loved ones. However, with the Fool card coming up and messages coming up in divine timing, you know, Spirit could have a new beginning for you. You know, this could be a new job, a new passion, a new hobby, a new spark of inspiration, a new focus for you, a new way of thinking. You know, also you have the Hangman here. So this might be a new way of thinking, a new perspective. So very beautiful energy. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of my contact information is listed below if you would like a personal reading. If these messages resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.